Okay, I am at the end of my 8-month twist challenge, and here I just finger detangled my dry twist. I took them out and I put them in twist in a bunch so that I can wash them this way. So I just finger detangled with some jojoba oil, and this is the result. So I'm getting ready to wash my hair and straighten it as best as I can. Disclaimer, as best as I can, okay? So I decided to, since I'm using heat, I'm going to use the Chi package. I've used this before when I was relaxed to do my straightening, so I'm familiar with the product, and I'm going to deep condition with this new hair mask from Cream of Nature. It's really nice. So let's get into it. I'm going to shampoo my hair with the shampoo that comes in the package. This is my hair after I shampooed it, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the deep conditioner. I haven't used actually store-bought products for the year, so this is my first time using store-bought product for over a year actually. And I like this deep conditioner because it's really thick. It's a mask, and masks tend to be a bit more thick, so I'm happy with that. So I just applied this to my damp hair. I'm also taking this time to finger detangle a bit more because I've been finger detangling throughout my twist challenge. I haven't used any hair combs or brush or anything. So I'm familiar with the finger detangling, but I am going to use some brush and some paddle brush throughout this process, which was very scary, but I got it done. Yep, we're just speeding it up. It's the same thing. I applied the mask all over my hair into each different section and finger detangle at the time. I've been checking my hand and to ensure that I don't have any small breakage, and I didn't experience any breakage while detangling my hair. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to throw on a shower cap and sit under the dryer for about, I wanted to say 30 minutes, but it ended up being 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because I was late for somewhere I needed to be. So what I did is I just sat under for 10 minutes. And to keep my hair wet, I kept on the shower cap after I rinsed it out, and I just tied it up while I made my run. Now this product here, I bought this before for my husband. I won't say I care for it, but it was the only leave-in conditioner that I had, and so I used it. I used a little in the section before I applied the heat protectant. So now this is to spray the Iron Guard by Chi. I took my time and I detangled my hair with the comb first. Then I went ahead and sprayed with the heat protectant before I started using the blow dryer. I'm going to tell you now, this whole process was stressful for me because think about it, you spent 8 months being very gentle with your hair and not being too rough with it. And now that I'm using appliances, I'm very afraid of breakage and causing mechanical damage to my hair by stretching it too much. But we pushed through, we got through. But I must admit, this whole blow drying and flat ironing process was very stressful for me. So I've been watching a lot of flat ironing videos, and I see that they would use this round brush. I was skeptical about it. I couldn't find any that had boar bristles, but I got one that the bristles were a bit soft, even though they were synthetic, but they were still a bit firm. And so I had to find a way to handle blow drying my hair with this brush. So as you would see, I would handle the shaft of my hair, the entirety of my hair, and when I get to the end, I would detangle that section with the brush before I just try to run the brush through my hair, because I just know I would experience breakage if I had tangling at the roots, at the ends of my hair. So throughout this whole process, I can say for sure I did see small breakage, so my ends did suffer a bit. I have yet to trim my ends because I needed some assistance from my husband to kind of guide me with the back section of it. So I am going to trim my ends. I did not trim my ends in this video, but I definitely intend to trim these ends. So this is my hair completely blow dried as best as I can. It looks nothing like the videos where the professional, oh hey, back fat. It looks nothing like the professional videos where the ladies blow dry the hair out, but you know, we make do. So this flat iron, it was one of the top rated ones, cheapy flat iron on Amazon. So I decided to give it a chance after watching a few reviews. It goes up to $4.50, which I did not use, but it's good to know that it goes up to $4.50. So throughout this process, I put the iron on 410. At one point, I put it on 420. But you know what? Child, my hair is stubborn. Like, it just was stubborn. But anyway. And also throughout this process, I am going to use a boar brush to do the chase method. Oh, so you can see how fast, well, it's sped up a little bit, but that's how fast the flat iron goes from 0 to whatever degree you put it on. So that's really good. So I just applied a little bit of the Chi Silk Infusion throughout each section of my hair. It smells so good. I remember this from my relaxed days. It smells so good. It feels really silky. And so I just put a little bit on that section. A little bit goes a long way. The flat iron smelled like something electrical was burning. And I did read that in the review. That's how it smelled. So I took the chance anyway, and I applied it to my hair. So this is my first pass with the boar bristle. Not too much smoking. And this is with the flat iron on 420. It was straight, but I wanted to go in for another pass to see if I would get that silky, smooth effect that I see on the videos. And yeah, I didn't get it. I might as well be honest with you. And it explains a lot. My hair is really stubborn. And I think because of the kinkiness, and also with me trying to use techniques that aren't so abrasive and rough to break my hair, like mechanically by pulling and tugging with the brush and the combs, because I was being as gentle as I can, I didn't get that silky press that you would see, that you would get when you go to a salon, or that you would see when certain YouTubers do it. And it really explains a lot as to why I always got heat damage whenever I went to a salon. I've had my hair silk pressed 3 times, and for all of those times, I experienced some level of heat damage. And that's because how much heat and how much manipulation the stylist had to do to give me that silky smooth look that you expect when you go to the salon. So this is my hair flat ironed out. As you can see, it's still frizzy, and I kind of wondered if it was because of the boar brush, because running a boar brush through your hair, or even a comb while you're flat ironing or as you're passing it through, just because of what we learned in physics when it comes to static, I think that's why I wasn't able to get a really flat look. But I would say this: I did reach my goal. I wanted to grow my hair right beyond back what do you call it, brass strap length. And I wanted to hit just at mid back length. And from the looks of it, for my mid back length, because I do have a high waist, be above my muffin top is my actual waist. So I do have a high waist, but not necessarily a short torso, if that makes sense. And I would put on the screen because I always wondered when other ladies flat iron their hair and their hair would hit their hip, and you really can't tell exactly how tall or short that person is in the video. So if you are 5 feet or 4 feet 9 and your hair is touching your hip, that same hair on somebody that's like 5'5" or 5'6" will probably just be brass strap length for them. You know what I mean? And so for me, I am 5'4", and I would say I have an even torso to leg ratio, if that makes sense. My waist is high, but I don't have a short torso. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, we're done. This is my hair. I was really rushing to get, I had another deadline or another appointment I needed to make. So this is my hair. I did not attempt to clip it or anything. I'm going to do that at a later date. So this is where my hair reaches in the front and in the back. Because it's not completely flat, there you go. It's just beyond brass strap length. So it's mid back length for me, honey. And yeah, I'm very happy with the growth result. It was worth 8 months of having nanny twist in my hair. That's what we call it in the Bahamas. When you have these big dookie plaits in your hair, they call them nanny plaits or nanny twist. And so it wasn't the cutest, but it got the job done. And this is my hair. I am going to insert at the end of this video a clip of my hair in April when I flat ironed it. April or May, before I started the twist challenge, so you can see the difference between now and then other clips of my hair now. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I just put them in big Bantu knots, and I'm going to throw on my Grammy hair cloth, and I have to get out of the hell out of this building. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.